Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
First that you want, and you have the control already on Boom.
I'd still be fine with a TA as well. To be
Yeah.
honest. Either one of those two. PL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think the only issue PL faces is the bugs latch onto him. Doppels, so like.
Go for the creeps, not the kills.
Yeah, the lane's
Bottom.
pushing in for him.
Tims could be in some trouble here. Gets slowed down by the Ignite and the Fire Blast. One or two more right clicks. Can he Savage get the Metamorph
so-
hit? He gets the slow with the Reflection, and it is going to be enough.
To kill.
They go in. They want FBZ here. Zephyr's rotated and sets up for a kill. 23 Savage got really low. He was kind of low. He was the bait there to set that one up. And Vortex Tino going to try get his way out of there with the Doppelganger, but unfortunately for him, they know instantly which is the real one. The panel mentioned it. Sheepo said it. The Swarm, one of the few pesky things in this game for a PL, and so Boom looking to defend their top lane.
You know, Carl, though, look at what he's found.
Ooh, Carl. He's found himself a juicy looking Rubik kill. Tims gets the lift up, but with the Wraith Fire Blast there, Carl has to just get out of there. The Mars TP rotation, FBZ. He shows up to the party, takes out Cuckoo to start things off, and 2 kills go the way of Boom. It's an HP, and they're not easy kills by any means.
There's the spear, blink.
Yep.
This should be a
Perhaps
kill,
easy
right?
kill. They're like, let's go for the supports. These cores are too hard. The Static Storm on top of the Storm. He needs to get out of this Connect field. Is the damage going to be there? Storm will get out in a second here. The Searing Chains is going to be off the mark.
It's the Ember!
I believe. Oh, Ember goes down. Nice gank coming up there,
Nice
but
jukes.
he's actually juked into the trees.
He's
Ignite
dead.
damage. Yeah. He throws a Fade Bolt. And elsewhere, they've gone in and killed the Storm again.
Yeah, they
Yo,
killed the Storm and the Weaver, right? Both of them.
Yeah. Wraith King, meanwhile, bottom lane. Tino's looking for a solo kill into Cuckoo, but doesn't have the damage, and Cuckoo will just...
Here's the
Pudge's
BB.
Ember tries to get the rune. It's going to spawn bottom, but now he's going to be running, grab the rune, forced out his BKB. They get the spear follow-up onto the Stormtrooper. Have they got the damage to bring him down? The Mars going to get the arena, and they're still off the Storm. FBZ coming in to save the day. The Static Storm follow-up is there, and that's going to be enough to kill the first life of the Wraith King. He is going to be respawning, but he's lost his Ogre as well in the time being. 23 Savage on the TB being forced back. Tino going to burn through his entire mana pool, and Cuckoo on the respawn is just going to die a second time. They've killed off 3. They want 4. 23 Savage turns. Sunders, he wants to fight. Can he BKB TP out? Anything to cancel it? No.
Triangle a little bit, and that's what's very interesting about these two wards that are in the enemy. Oh, Yopash, mid lane.
Blink in. He BKBs out of fear of the Wraith Fire Blast. But that's going to pull Cuckoo back into the T1 mid tower. Yopash has to kind of remnant himself away without a BKB. He's going to be careful how he takes his fight. The Storm zipping in on the backlines here. He's caught the Disruptor. Can he finish off the kill? Carl, he's a bit low on mana here, but elsewhere his PL has just shredded his way through the Wraith King. And Weaver going down as well means this fight is all but over for T1. They're in full retreat. BKB TP out from 23 Savage. Doesn't look...
Find the right target. It's just that the amount of their control is so very low. Like you called it earlier, Wraith King's Blast, Arena mid.
Arena Spear. They've caught Cuckoo. He's got the shot, so not really in any threat of going down here to the PL. He's willing to throw away his first life with the Storm following it up. Carl, he's looking for the Phantom Lancer, but the PL kind of gets away for the time being. They want PL. Tino gets caught by the Vortex with the TB Metamorph damage. They've got the PL. Great find from T1. They found a new target they want to prioritize. Tim's looking for the TP out, but he'd been detected, and all the buffs, the Bloodlust, the Solar Crest. If he's attacking the real PL, that fight can go their way.
Yeah, but now you even have Aghanims and Storm.
Right, on. They go in. This is just an Ogre, though. A lot committed. BKB on the Mars within the arena, but he's got a Refresher. That's why he doesn't mind using all of this just for a support.
This can be very dangerous, though. Arcane Rune on the Storm.
They still want to fight. They've got this ward advantage on the high ground here. They want to fight underneath it. The Storm goes in with the Arcane Rune. FBZ with his second arena plus the BKB. He's trying to keep them at bay here, but 23 Savage on the Metamorphosis TB. He's charging forward. They found the real PL, but Tino gets off a Doppelwalk. His bug's been dealt with. And Ogre going to buy back for this fight with the Disruptor buying back as well. Both teams wanting to make sure they win this fight. He needed some kind of detection. He's going to find a new target in the Mars. Is there any follow-up for him? Carl getting a bit low on mana here. He's going to be a little bit careful as the BKB. But with Cuckoo blinking in to follow this one up, they want to burst on FBZ. He did get an arena off. He gets off a second Refresher. Has another arena if he wants to use it here. The route onto the Storm. Is he going to go for a spear of any kind? They've already lost the TB to start things off here, but the PL on the back line's trying to get Cuckoo, but Cuckoo, TP out, he'll be safe. Delivering as far as what we're expecting here. Weaver in the mid lane gets lifted up before he can pop his BKB, so he gets picked off. didn't want to BKB the Searing Chains, and that meant Rubik could get a very long-range telekinesis to Tino, daring them to go on him. They're going to blink him with the Wraith King. The follow-up is there from Carl, who pops his BKB on the initiation, but this PL is very tanky, down to half health. Can they finish off the rest? He gets off the doppelganger, gets a little bit further away, but they know where Tino is. They've got the vision for him. They just need 1 or 2 more remnants, and they can't quite finish off the PL. He gets out of the arena. FBZ
Zephyr?
with his arena and footwork, keep him alive.
FBZ with a perfect Venn diagram.
Their BKBs come back up. 15 seconds to the storm. He's got a refresher. He's going to go in with the Vortex just to try and put some pressure on. Cuckoo follows up with the Wraith Fire Blast, but the big problem is 23 Savage has another Metamorphosis. He's gone back in with that Terror Wave. Wants to force them back here. They've killed off the PL to start things off here, and they want more. They know FBZ's a big juicy target thing at the Mars. They get another Axe Vortex off Coral. Triple kill for 23 Savage. They're doing it. They're turning this one around. The Ember can't make the magic work, and Yopaj gives up his life to 23 Savage, who gets an ultra kill.
It's less of a problem, I feel like, even though he's gaining network. Wraith King in.
Blink in. They start the fight here with the Wraith King. Metamorphosis from 23 Savage to follow it up. They're going to take out the Mars instantly, and they're not done. They want this PL. PL is just melting. Tries to doppelganger away, but the Weaver, they've got the vision. The Bug's staying on top of him, and they're chasing. They want more PL with no buyback. This is terrible for Boom. They've got the Aeon Disc on Scam, but that just delays the inevitable. With the next Vortex coming into play here, the Mars does initiate in to take up the Storm's first life, but he's got a second with the Aegis. And you've got to imagine he's going to be looking to finish them off here. Fear onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember gets the follow-up too. TB did get killed off by FBZ. He's brought back. They want to close out this game. 23 Savage, he spells. This is their moment. This is where they win this game. The PL not having buyback means they can win this game. FBZ made the nice play to kill 23 Savage once, but I don't know if they can do it a second time.
So far off the mark.
They've got some cliff wards down. They see a lot here. Yopaj BKBs as he runs into the pit. He's a little bit afraid as he does see a lot of these heroes here, but now his backups arrived. FBZ, he's the frontline Mars here. He needs to find a good arena target. Unfortunately for him, Cuckoo manages to walk his way out of this one. He just blinks back in. Cuckoo doesn't care. 2 hero pull from the Storm Spirit, followed up by Cuckoo just charging forward. They've already killed off the Mars and they want more. Tim's trying to steal what spells he can as everybody on the Boom side is just getting the hell out of there.
Yeah, the meta actually has been used. Scared Boom is. They just know what's coming, and yeah, it's gonna be a very. Oh, Tims, hello.
Yep. Blink in. They start things off here onto the Rubik, but he does have the Aeon Disc, keeps himself alive a bit longer. He's gonna have to buy back for this fight here. The Demon Zeal from 23 Savage. He's pushing them all away with that Terror Wave. Does find himself in the middle of things as Cuckoo in that arena loses his first life here. Can they kill him a second time without Yopaj? This defense is gonna be so goddamn hard. TB, the big bad raid boss, another pull in from the Storm Spirit. That's going to get the PL. The PL has to buy back for the last ditch effort here to defend. Second arena from FBZ is enough to keep them trapped in a circle, but they can't kill any of these heroes. PL's bought back. He's now died back, and that's got to be the end as Boom, GG out. Great.
Like Clash, like Invoker, like Wind Ranger, whatever, but like into bat, it kind of narrows everything down. It makes your life so hard. Yeah, Storm Spirit. Good luck, Yopaj, my man. You got it, homie.
Yeah, he's gonna need to, because this is...
Flame Breakers, Carl going for this one. 8 sticky charges. Gets the
Oh,
Flame Break,
really?
pulls him into the tower. Who's gonna get this kill first? Pops the Fairy Fire. One more right click. Carl goes down. First blood, Yopaj. Doesn't find any opening for Flame Break, which means Yopaj is just getting free 1 charges here. It's kind of free regen for him. His lane going great, but elsewhere it's top lane where the FBZ gets the kill onto Whitemon. So they find the opening there.
Becomes kind of difficult for a Crystal Maiden to deal with. She's tipping mid though.
Being mid. Yep, they think they've got the kill on the Storm, and it sure as hell looks like it. But Yopaj's just going to look to turn and fight. Can he bring down the Batrider with him? He doesn't get a second Remnant off in time, so...
Scam a bit deep here.
They get the slow to start things off, but Storm has shown up with an Inkswell. They go into Cuckoo, who gets stunned up, but Yopaj doesn't want to follow it up, and if anything, it's T1 who... They'll bring numbers, make sure that they can kind of secure their own jungle stacks.
Hero until she has like a BKB Battle Fury. There's a move on Carl.
Yep.
That was the smoke.
Yopaj with the Tim's Rubik, and Carl gets picked off going for some jungle farm. He got scouted by the Treant Protector as he TP'd in though, and that may be...
That.
Yeah. They're TPing in more though. They want to defend this. Goes for a Soulbind. Is the follow-up going to be there? So Yopaj has made his TP down here with multiple other heroes making their move as well. Beastmaster on the front lines gets the Roar to start things off. That's on the Kunkka. Have they got the damage for this one with the Overgrowth? Storm gets locked in place as well. This is not looking good for Boom. They haven't got the numbers here. It's a 5-man T1 push down bottom, and they kill 3, looking for 4. Looks like Tims is going to take a spill, and it's only up to GoDz to get out of this one. He's got plenty of mana to ball lightning away. That makes his defense a little bit better for them, but it's still so hard to get in there. The creeps are just dealing with the tower, and meanwhile, the Beastmaster, they get the roar off to start this fight. They're going to look to bring down the Batrider. He gets helped out by the Astro. It's keeping him alive a little bit longer as the Ghost Ship kind of fly on and over, keeping him alive with a living armor a bit longer, but the Storm finishes off the kill. GoDz dives in deep, just needs to get out with enough mana. TPing on over is the Crystal Maiden. Whitemon thought he could maybe punish GoDz being low on mana, but to invade. Boom's triangle here. Gonna run right into GoDz. Doesn't get caught by anything. The Blink Lasso catches him before he can respond. The follow-up overgrowth should be enough to bring him down, and Boom may lose a second here with the Astral Meteor Hammer crashing in onto Skem's Grimstroke. That's going to be 2 quick kills for T1.
Gets roared, so FPC. There's a sentry.
Look into them. Whitemon leading the way. They get the roar to start things off on the Kunkka, but with the 2-hero overgrowth, Boom, this is, yeah, they're outnumbered here. There's just no chance to fight their way through this one.
Yeah.
Whitemon gets low, but
pretty much. The first one that he used didn't really net him a kill.
Storm going for a CM, but this is no ordinary CM. Raindrops, Glimmer Cape. And now the Frostbite into Freezing Field. Can they bring down this Storm with a Ghost Ship and an Overgrowth? You betcha. Skem will also not be able to TP out. The Frostbite is there to cancel it. And it's bottom lane where Carl's even finding a kill.
Yeah, he's going for more. Cuckoo is there with the Blink Dagger. Can he? And this is the problem with these kind of drafts, right? Mid lane, Kunkka, he's going in.
They throw out the roar. Have they got the damage for this one? There's a living armor blocking a lot of this damage coming in. The defensive Astral comes from Cuckoo. Took a while to be there, but it's going to keep the Kunkka alive, who now gets a chance to BKB out of the Astral. Catches the Rubik with an X into a Ghost Ship, and with the cleave on through, 23 Savage is going to eat the supports alive, including FBZ, who's not actually a support, even though he looked like one. Skem's Grimstroke doesn't stand a chance as they've caught one more. Astral into Meteor. It's the PA. Tino in some trouble. The Overgrowth going to go into 2 here, but the Astral did get the Storm here, but the Sanity's Eclipse, they blow up Tino's PA, and all Storm can do is zip back to his fountain. They know that Dire scanned it. They seem to have an idea of what's going on. Yeah, they're going to go hunting for these heroes. Batrider will cancel his TP, and one-shot it almost.
Zephyr, he catches 2.
Yep. FBZ going to be the first to fall. Storm trying to get away, using up a lot of his mana. He'll get back to base safely.
Yeah.
23 Savage showing mid. He's found poor Skem on the Grimstroke. Misses the X Torrent combo. I think he was a bit unsure about initiating in, as he does realize there's more than meets the eye to this Boom presence in the mid lane. They're going once again. It's Carl's Batrider. Doesn't get a chance to get out of there. Instantly buys back. They want to punish this one. Tino's already committed his BKB, so he just wants out. FBZ's Beastmaster, well, he's on the front lines, and he's the sacrifice to make sure that they can kind of cut their losses. Skem, well, familiar sight for him. Going to get picked off in the top river, but elsewhere it is Tims on the Rubik. The supports just...
And Boom does know where T1 are, so... GoDz jumps in
from the Storm. They found the OD. You mentioned he's the biggest target. And the 2-hero Inkswell, they stun them up both up. And with the Roar, they get the kills. But a Torrent onto 3 with a Ghost Ship follow-up. 23 Savage is trying to turn this one around with the Overgrowth locking down the Storm. He's got it. He wants Tino next, but Tino with his BKB has finished off the backlines. Going for the TP out, but he's been X'd. Brought back in. And the Torrent is there. Carl making sure they get the kill.
You're playing into a Kunkka. No. I'm going back. Meanwhile, FBZ, he's caught. Then take the fight after.
Yeah. So even has the Ascetics cap to go with it. Storm just cutting waves in here in the mid lane.
How did you
doing
pronounce
what he
it?
can.
Ascetic?
I don't know.
Ascetic, I'm learning as well.
So I don't even know what that word means, you know. I'm a college dropout here. So I'm playing video games.
Hey, I'm the same. Just trying to learn here.
I'm learning how to play a mean-ass Kunkka right now, because 23 Savage is just having his way with Boom dominating.
And he just has to stand up front. If you go on him, he has that Satanic to work with to heal up. If he doesn't have Satanic, he has the Cheese to work with. GoDz goes in.
Yep, fall in with the Inkswell. GoDz, they take out the OD once. Can they kill OD a second time? That's a big if as the supports are dropping and dropping fast. PA on the front lines doesn't have a BKB anymore, so she's just going to turn and fight with the CM route. And saying the clip, she gets brought down. Tino almost on his own, trying to defend here.
Storm in again.
Even all the farm in the world may not be enough, but Yopaj with this Aghanim Scepter pulling in multiple heroes, but the damage just isn't there, and PA without a BKB just can't re-engage. Skems died back. 0-17 on him, unfortunately, and it's Boom who are being bested here. T1 just unkillable, and it's got to be just a matter of seconds now, I feel like, until those 2 letters come out. One last ghost ship for good measure. Tino gets caught in this one, and there's the Beyond Godlike streak once more. 23 Savage getting kill after kill. Flamebreak going to push back Tim's in the middle of this one, and T1 going to be taking this one to the bank to cash this check, unless Yopaj has something to say about it. He gets a nice 4-hero Electric Vortex, but I don't think that's enough. Not with FBZ going down in the front lines. They are not giving up. They're buying back. They're doing everything they can. They're down mega creeps. They're down 40k gold, but they're making every last bit count. The OD even keeping himself alive on a sliver of health there with that Aghanims. And he gets back to safety. T1 settling, saying, okay, they want to defend. We'll play it safe too. We don't have to end this game now if you won't let us.
Yeah, they do have that X marks the spot to work with, so you can TP base, heal up, come back in. That's what they did. I think now it's a bit more safer to just go and close it out.
Giving T1 a chance, a bit more stat padding perhaps with these kills. Bat right on the front lines gets bailed out by the Cuckoo Astro once again, time and time again. Cuckoo is just there to make these saves. 23 Savage says enough is enough. He's just hitting the throne, not even going for these kills, although Carl has other ideas. He's found the Blink Lasso, it's onto the Rubik. Now making it into a 3 versus 5. Another 3-man Vortex. The follow from FBZ. Gets off a Roar. Gets the Batrider low. Can they finish off this kill? But he gets the Yules away. The Wind Waker into the defensive Astral. They get the throne and they don't even...
Right.